All right, folks, we're going to skip right past the intros and get directly into the game. This is the best of 3 in the semifinals, and spawning here in the lower right. No, because everyone's going to ask, this is not the Danish Team Liquid player. This is Titan EX1's Bunny.
In the top left, as the orange Zerg, he is Impact's going for a cheese.
Also, yo, we said Impact's playing out of his mind, beating Zest to get to this match. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Impact. I am all about that hype train right now.
Yeah, he's playing not just well, but a very fun style, too. Like, he's doing a lot of aggressive maneuvers. He's doing a lot of run-bys, a lot of build variety, and certainly that's what we're seeing here. But so is Bunny, and I don't think I've seen a 2 or 3 rack server it's going to be. Actually, it's no gas yet, so...
It's in
I've
this
never
position?
seen these builds collide.
Yeah, I mean, so... The interesting thing about this is it's in the position that will almost guaranteed not get scouted. It's so out of the blue. But it also means it's really out of position. So I don't know if this will work against what Impact's doing, but Impact, hold the phone. All right. It's not just Zerglings. It's not going to be speed or anything ridiculous. And if it's Roaches, I guess I'm thinking on it. 3 or 4 Marines can't really take on a Roach too easily.
Well, it's also just going to be Ravagers, right? So the range is going to be huge here. They're not going to have stamina. You're not even going to have SCVs to pull and try and surround them.
What's going to be worse is if he catches them with Roaches, like early on, those Roaches will barely survive and just turn to full health Ravagers. Be even worse to deal with.
That's a good point. Unfortunately for Bunny, there's nothing to tell him there wasn't a hatch for you until just now, and he's going to realize that maybe he has to send all these Marines home. I actually don't know what exactly you're supposed to do in the situation. I guess ditto for Impact. I feel like his build does work out better, though, because his units come out, they're a bit better, faster, you know? Like 7 Marines will kill 3 or 10 Marines will kill 3 Roaches, whatever, but the Roaches come out now when there's only like 2, 4, 6, so what really happens here?
Awkward attempt at a bunker.
Yeah, those lings are quite, I would say, crucial. Bunny could have maybe held the bunker at the front. Now he has to go into his main. I mean, although these bunkers are going to finish. Huh.
But the thing is, Ravagers are still what players will make to break bunkers like this, right? Oh, losing a Roach really sucks, but he could high ground vision up here and just turn away it with Corrosive Biles. Like, he's doing it for the...
Does he have a time to do that?
Yeah, this is really questionable. I don't know. He can walk past this, I think.
He might lose a Ravager. If a Roach is tanking, I think he's good to go. But well, I mean, I just didn't figure the bunker would finish because Ravagers at the range, I thought was going to kill the SCV, and now it's a whole new mess of complications. Huh.
I see. This is why I don't like the way he's handling it. Dipping in like this is getting some auto attacks off, sure, but it's also taking damage on the Ravagers.
There we go.
If he was just hitting this from the high ground, he wouldn't take any damage at all. But he breaks the bunker, so none of that matters. A little bit of scuff, a little bit of, I guess, tarnish as he pushes across the map. These Ravagers will still be very powerful.
Ooh, oh, this is so good for Bunny. Oh, that's the only overload around here.
Okay, so that's a huge high ground vision deny.
That's huge. It is absolutely huge. Now, Bunny's trying to defend the natural, though, which might backfire.
Yeah, that's the interesting, like, caveat to this, because normally the assault goes up here, and that's why you need the Overlord. But because the assault will be taking place down here, he doesn't actually need the Overlord.
Right. It did also supply Black Impact. I guess, you know, that's also important to note. So, kind of building Roaches as quickly as he could. He has 5 Ravagers getting awfully close to burning down a bunker with 1 shot.
He's gonna take some pepper to do it, though. It's a good chunk of Marines back here.
Yeah.
I do like the way he lines this up on the backside, too, so the SCVs do have to pull away. He can't just leave them repairing, or he'll lose the SCVs.
7 Corsair Biles that kill a bunker is being repaired?
I don't know for being repaired. Maybe? But as you see, it's damn close either way. More Roaches on the way, but Bunny didn't fully pull back, by the way. Like, he's blocked the next the hatchery, and he's got a couple Marines actually rallied to the other side of the map that might catch reinforcements or walk past them and kill drones. There's no queen for the defense after all.
That's a good point, good point.
There we go, that breaks it.
Yeah, that broke it. 6 again.
6.
I mean, the SCVs didn't sacrifice themselves repairing, but it's probably better because they got more bunkers to repair. They got more time to buy.
It's like how many licks does it take to get a Tootsie Pop?
Ooh, almost lost that one Ravager. The Marines die.
He still might, though. Yep. Actually, this is huge because now you can't break the bunker. Well, I guess the auto attack off, so maybe never mind. SCVs get pulled, tanks out. Low Ravager in the front line's got to be pulled to the backside. If that tank sieges up, it's dead, so it's really important he leaves it in mobile mode.
Right. If he gets it up like way far back and actually wall off, then maybe. Okay.
SpaghettiOs.
He has more SCVs to pull, but obviously it's getting very. It's gonna become like a base trade.
You know what? Yeah, it's awkward as that is. Oh, he's gonna cross by himself if he's not careful.
That's it. I think that's.
You know what? This is a game where he can float, and I think there's some spots you can't reach with the Ravager right down here.
No, but Impact still has drones, so it'd take a long time, but he'd win. I think
so silly.
Impact wins.
Well, we've seen these builds collide. We know for next time, GG Impact takes map number 1. What a weird game.
Yeah, that one was hard to call. I'll just admit to that. That was I don't even know. Okay.
Well, that'll be loser's pick for Bunny. Also, Fantasy just earned the achievement Professionals Have Standards. What is that? Destroy 20 units with sniper rounds in an unranked or ranked game. Oh, hey, you just played some late game TvZ.
I was gonna say, he got some snipes off.
That was just a subtle brag that I'm on Fantasy's friend list to see that achievement, guys.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's what I was doing earlier. So we had a couple of resubs while that game was happening. So thank you to Droid Trooper for the 8 months, for Alicious for the 10 months, a real DM for the 9 months, and Reach Pat for 7 months, maybe? Why do cross players always feel uneasy in public? It's mine! Because they have so many stalkers.
Well played.
Good job.
Good puns. Oh, so my new roommate's finally moved in, right? Okay. She hates puns, so this is gonna be a great living situation.
I mean, you've worked with me for 4 years, so...
Yeah, that's true. If I survived you, I can survive anybody. No, actually, she's so nice. Like, I wish it was like I turn the lights on and stuff, because damn, they cleaned the fucking house while moving in, dude. My house has not looked this clean in a long time. Super nice. Also, we're gonna go see Ready Player One later tonight, potentially, which I'm very excited about. Game looks, movie looks pretty good.
Cool.
I'm just really frustrated because the only like VIP seats are 3D, and I hate 3D so much.
Yeah, me too.
Such a bad gimmick. Although,
I agree.
Waiting on you, I guess, before we go.
Yep. That's right. Waiting on me. Keep
the relog. The relogs. No, I was just typing them. Make sure they knew. Because, you know, these Korean players, they're go a mile a minute. Actually, that's what's interesting. Because I don't see any other region, like Europe or North America, like nobody's raring and ready to go like the Koreans are. They join a lobby and they just start spamming go, like the second they join, even before their opponent's here. It's a weird but culturally different thing, I suppose. Anyways, Neon Violet Square, my weird observations aside, we'll see you guys here for game number 2. Welcome back, folks. We're going to hop into a game. As we said, these are the semifinals currently playing out. Looking to see who goes on to that grand finals match. If you just joined us on the broadcast, this is a best of 3. We have one other best of 3 with Hero and Innovation, and then one last best of 5 for the day. So getting pretty close to the end, but not quite there yet. Spying to the lower right with 1 point on the board, we get the orange Zerg player, Impact.
In the top left is the Red Terror, and he is Bunny.
So thank you, Krugerson, rocking 48 months, almost as big as that 51 we saw earlier. Then we had I'm Raquettes hit us with a Prime sub, and whoa, Guy Judge with the auto host. Thank you very much, man. And I'm gonna take time to sell out because it's been about a minute, guys. If you're watching this stream and you have Twitch Prime, forget us trying to bait you into using it on us for a second, right? We know you're not gonna, fine. But if you're willing, they got that super sweet deal. And I'm going to phrase this in a way that sounds like, oh, help out all your favorite streamers, but no, help us out. You can get 500 bits for like this one-time super awesome deal of like 99 cents. It is basically saving $6 to give your favorite streamer $5. It sounds silly, And the bit system is weird, but God knows we love it. So if any of you guys do have your Prime subs and you haven't already taken advantage of the deal, consider doing it. It helps us out a lot. In fact, someone earlier was asking... Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry.
No, after you. No, you hang up first.
Is that really what we're doing? I was gonna say, I was reading the Twitch forums. And so someone like, I think Borsi was talking about how it's so unfair for Europeans.
Yeah, because they get screwed with the taxes and stuff.
Yeah, but apparently if you buy on mobile, like the wrong conversion or whatever the problem is, doesn't actually affect it.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading the Twitch subreddit and someone was talking about it.
Well, this is Twitch who left a hole in their system for people to get free Prime subs. So, not surprised. But, yeah, someone earlier was asking, what's the save the stream thing about? I mean, it is a little bit of a joke just because it's like a title to put for the bars. But realistically, like, if we ever get to that point where people aren't subbing, people aren't doing bits, like, and we're not there, let's be clear about it, we're not there. But if we ever get to that point, then we stop doing StarCraft 2 tournaments, which I don't want to do. I really love doing StarCraft 2 tournaments. I've had offers and opportunities to swap games, but like, yo, guys, fuck Heroes of the Storm, okay? And I really like doing StarCraft 2, so yeah, as long as the bits and a couple of bucks are here and there, Zomgrub and I are able to keep doing this, and Maynard and Wardy and whoever the hell else is on the channel.
You're right.
It's not even like a numbers game either. Like, I don't have a set value, like, oh, if we don't make this much money, we're gonna quit. But it is just like, hey, yeah, we see the support, so fuck it. We'll take losses, we'll take gains, we'll just keep doing StarCraft, because we all love it. Anyways, self-wanking there aside, big thank you Fractal Otaku for the 5-month resub. We do have a weird block set up here out of Bunny. This is on a map where you do have Zerg players typically not take the back corner base, but skip ahead to these additional bases, and Impact is a little surprised to see an unfinished engineering bay waiting for him.
Yeah, very obnoxious stuff, and it seems to be becoming more and more popular with Terrans. The SED Scout is sometimes worth it, and I think in this case it was absolutely worth it for Bunny, who was just cheesed out, technically. So then you kind of make it more worthwhile in case it isn't something that needed to be scouted. You go for engineering bay block. But Impact chooses to just go for the third base in the middle, shall we say, which is a little scary with the high ground. The Hellions can technically still shoot down on the Hellions, or the drones, sorry, but we'll see how it works out.
I guess before we went into this, I didn't even try and do the predictions game, but I think I would have actually leaned towards Bunny, even though I'm on the Impact hype train. But after that first game, like, being awkward and weird and strange, and knowing what Impact's been up to lately with his momentum, I'm really excited to see this play out. Because Neon Violet Square is a map that can go late, and if Bunny is gonna lean towards mech, for example, we still don't know if he's going to do or not, this is a map that's not too bad for it at all.
Absolutely not. In fact, I would like encourage on this map. The complication may be around the push factor of the mech, but that's something that you always have to worry about. Surrounds can happen on this map for sure.
And it is going to be mech, by the way. So late game is something I really want to see, but unfortunately some of these mech games just end so quick. But 500 bits coming from Kilrari. Thank you very much. Says, love when you two are casted together on this channel. Oh look, where did this free money come from? It came from the excellent deal you get from being a Twitch Prime subscriber. Thank you so much for those bits.
Seriously, the Amazon Prime is really worth it. If you can.
Yeah, I want to know, like, I feel like there's some dark secret. Like, they give you so many benefits for so cheap, right? Like,
yeah. It's a wonder sometimes, but this is some maybe good multi-pronged harassment. It looks like Bunny's not really going to be able to abuse the whole high ground thing I was talking about, where you just shoot from the high ground to low ground of Impact's third base, but just simply running into the drone line works well too. Which the Lings are very late to responding, so a lot of drones are barbecued up.
I mean, a majority's, I think, still came from the Liberator, but this is starting to really be worthwhile because a lot of Lings on top of the drones. This, for Impact, is not game-ending damage, but this is a Zerg player who'd rather be on, like, 70 drones right now, not 52.
Could have been worse. This is, like, for Hellions, which are almost free at this stage, like, you're going to have so many of them, you don't have to worry about being countered, and they're just minerals, so you can invest your gas in some more important things. Like, that was really, really good for Bunny. And now even has a Banshee to help take care of this Roach issue, although it wouldn't have been a big one. Only 4 Roaches, but they're going to be free now.
But I really want to address this just so we have it on record too, right? Because people are talking about making like a caster studio, and I love the idea of like making some sick house, right, with everybody involved. But there's so many real world things that stop that from happening. Not even just visas, but like people want to get Maynard on the hype train. Guess what, guys? He's married now. I don't think his wife's gonna be moving in with a couple of casters for StarCraft 2 anytime soon. You know, like.
Yeah.
We've explored the idea of the past, and we got visa blocked super hard. It would have been so cool to get like a Take TV house, but that's not happening anytime soon.
Exactly. It's always a cool idea, but very hard to actually execute.
Well, speaking of hard to execute, that attack didn't go so hot for Bunny. I was expecting it to go a lot better actually with the Banshees, but clearing out some of the Queens was nice. And this Banshee sees the hive timing.
Very nice guy on the hive timing, but it's kind of almost expected nowadays to get to see a fast hive. Since most mech players aren't really doing the 150 pushes, which might hurt someone going for a faster hive, I think that it's almost always safe to invest in it early and then worry about getting an army later.
Impact is taking like, frankly, a silly amount of damage from these Hellions this game. I mean, he's done 74 workers, 4 bases. He's good, objectively. But still, like, these are Hellions that are getting by that shouldn't be doing anything. Or hardly anything, excuse me.
Single Thor drop.
Yeah, it's dating scene's pretty tough nowadays.
Well, it's about to be backed up, and it looks like with him going into not just 2 medevacs total, but 3, he might go into 5 and then 7 and then whatever. Like, he might go into Hellbat drops here, which is the newer style of mech.
You know, I really do like anything you do with Blue Flame against their players, frankly. So if he's going to be dropping them, like Receive versus Terran versus Bio, or excuse me, Mech versus Bio, that'd be really cool. But a lot of the times, just running up with Hellions seems to be enough. So is it worth the extra effort? I honestly don't know. We haven't seen it enough. But hey, Lord Philum, or excuse me, Lord Philium.
Philium.
He cheers 500 bits and resubs for 4 months. I bidded. Thank you for cleaning your bum with bits. And,
say, is that a verb?
Giving us the leftovers.
Oh, God.
All right, triple Thor drops. This would tear down a hive in seconds flat. If he can get there, there's actually Hydras already in the middle of the map. There's some pretty good scouting now with the Overlords being spread out. At the same time, this could snipe all the Overlords, which is pretty much a lot of damage, actually, if he was to get all 5 of these.
It wouldn't be bad. I commonly see them just automatically turn their Thors into the single target mode because a lot of times it is only Overlords you're going to be getting with these Thor drops. Seeing 3 of them, definitely don't boost into that, is a little weird for Impact, and I wonder if he's also potentially thinking about the Hellbat drops, but it ends up not being Hellbat drops. Like, he stopped at 3 medevacs, which is odd, but his prerogative, and now he's going into Vikings.
I'm really curious if there's a critical number here. Like, we see this all the time with some units in the game. You know, Zealots suddenly need 2 swipes instead of 3 to kill a Zergling. Do Thors suddenly need like 1 less volley to kill a hive? I would love to do the math on that and find out. Or just kill the Spire even faster. In fact, targeting the Spire here would be sick.
I think he should. I think he should. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah. The biggest weakness of most mech players is their anti-air. With all 3 Thors over here, he's got none at home. Vipers can get picked off here too. Let's not forget, single target Thors blow Vipers out of the sky.
He's trying to play like magic. He wanted to get the Vipers. He also wanted to save the Thors.
Oh, he gets some drop off though. That was actually really impressive. It still dies, but that was an extra shot or 2. Unfortunately, all this effort, excuse me, is for naught. Impact cleans that up very nicely.
Yeah, that was so close to getting away too. That was some cool micro and counter micro. But Bunny has to just deal with the fact that he really only got the Spire there. I mean, a couple Overlords here, a couple drones there, but losing 3 medevacs through Thors, that is a bit painful.
By the way, for those asking about Zeph in chat, yeah, she's been gone for a bit for the channel, but she's casting WCS for the Oceanic region with Maynard recently.
Ooh, the Viper went for a parasitic bomb through a blinding cloud.
I'm not sure that was the right move.
Well, unfortunately, I think 1 blinding cloud wouldn't have quite done it anyways. But...
supply blocks! Oh shit! He can't actually build anything to deal with this. Couple tanks left at home. Maybe he can push this back with a Hellbat or 2. But Bunny's gonna keep the push going on the other side of the field. I love the power of what he has here, but I mean, Impact, yeah, get a blinding cloud or 2 off. He's still got like 4 Vipers. Oh, Zomgrub's out. Peace. See you later, girl. Let me call you here. Although the game might end before this is even relevant.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case. It's like, no, it's almost
Hopefully
at the end. I don't want to lag.
There are the blind clouds, by the way. Like I said, a lot better for a choice here. Tanks can't fire at all, but as the blind clouds wear off, they get some shots. Bunny's going to lose his army, and he lost so much on the other side of the field. In fact, factories straight up died. Not a lot, but this killed his production. This killed his main army. Impact is suddenly in a very commanding position. 73 drones to 33 SCVs.
It looks like Impact just simply won the game right there. Maybe with tanks, you can hold on to 4 bases, but that goal should definitely be taken out, and then the Greater Spire is following soon.
Just saying, before you left and lagged down, Bunny wasn't dead. Then you left and lagged down, Bunny's
no, he was dead.
No, like, no, you stripped the power of Terran away from him, Zombie Girl.
No, I don't think I did. I think I saw the blinding clouds coming on an army that was moving quickly.
Look, don't you dare bring rational logic into this conversation. I didn't, so why would you? But yeah, the blinding clouds are going to be devastating. In fact, the fact that we didn't even see him in that first round of the attack was actually really weird. But seeing the more standard play for the second, and now this moves on towards eventually Broodlords, and I think there's no blue flame still. Oh, he did just finish it. Excuse me, he's got it now. Even then, still probably not enough to save him here.
No. It might buy some more time, but Impact has 2 options: either win right now or wait for Broodlords, and I think both are fine options.
Planetary, blind cloud this too if you really want to not have the struggles, but you know what, brute forces it down anyways, who cares? It's a little annoying on the other side of the field. This one Hellbat turns back into Hellion and killed a couple drones transferring, but yeah, this is that final push that should break Bunny, kick him right out of the game.
Yep.
GG.
Bye. GG.
We want to keep this running or turn this off and go back to plan B for it?
I guess plan B.
Okay.
So close. It's like, that didn't even actually lag the game, but it's so dangerous.
You're too good. You're too good for this world. You just alt F4 knowing that was an option. You didn't want to impact the players.
It was so dangerous.
They don't deserve you, Zombie Grub. Alright. Map 2, of course, will be coming up in a moment as it's loser's pick, so the players will get to pick and choose what maps. But, yeah, this is... Oh, wait.
That was 2-0.
Yeah, that was 2-0. I thought that was game 1 for some reason. Yeah, that's why I had that awkward pause. This means we're actually swapping series, which is even better. Not for the Terran fans out there necessarily, but it's going to be Innovation versus Hero coming up next. I got so caught up with the screen share and stuff, I actually totally forgot what score was.
Plus, that first game was really weird. Very quick.
Yeah.
Very, like, undecided to the last second.
Well, guys, I guess that means we're going to be heading off to a quick break. We'll be back here in 2 minutes, and... yeah, we'll see you for Hero versus Innovation when we get back.